Alright, so this is my first time ever really doing anything like this, so hopefully this turns out okay. If it does, then I'll do this for the other ones in the future, but I thought it would be easier to visually show than to just take pictures. So I've got the Croatian T-54 on this side, and then this is just the completely standard, if you built it straight off the instructions, regular T-55, just to kind of compare the two. So I'll start with just the hulls. So, see, the real big difference between the hulls is I've replaced a lot of the tan with dark green and brown. This is just because the one that I was modeling, the Croatian one after, was pretty much entirely dark green. So the tan kind of doesn't make too much sense, but they don't make all the pieces in dark green, so I had to keep the tan. The only real notable change to the hull is I removed the front fenders on the Croatian one, and that's just a really super easy fix. You basically just take the fender off, including all these clips along here, and just replace it with a single 1x3 plate, and it basically gives the same look just without the fenders. I did the same on the back just because, again, the one I was modeling didn't have any fenders. I also replaced the road wheels. You could leave them all tan, or you could change them to like tan and brown. I just did all gray because I think it looks a little bit nicer, especially since the actual model isn't really tan. That's really all for the hull. It's pretty much the exact same thing, just replacing most of the colors. The real difference is on the turrets. So as you can see, this is just the regular Brickmania turret. I'll take the gun off there. It's pretty much completely rounded. There's nothing sticking out of the side of the turret. The Croatian one, on the other hand, one side is the same, just completely smooth. The other side, though, I added some boxes. To do this, it's super easy. Basically, you just take off this large slope here and replace it with just the smaller one. And that frees up these two studs here. And I replaced one of them with this little clip here and just a regular black 1x1. And in doing that, it kind of creates a little ledge. And then I just did a smooth 1x3 tile, a 2x1, place it on, and that kind of gives the illusion of a storage box on the side. The one on the back is a little different. It's basically made using a hinge piece, just like that, with a black 2x2 tile. And I just replaced the curved piece here with this, and it basically just rests on here. It still kind of gives the illusion of being rounded, so when you put it on the turret, you don't really notice that it isn't completely round. It still gives the illusion it looks round, so I think that worked pretty well. The searchlight is super easy, just a clip like that and the clear stud, and that's what this 1x1 like a hinge tile piece here is for. So you can put the searchlight on it. So you see on the regular one, it's just completely smooth. Added this. The real thing has a little antenna, like a medium-sized antenna, so I just put that there. The other side is pretty much identical, just with this. The only difference being the little machine gun. Again, this is super easy to build. It's just one of these pieces with the stud with the hole in the middle, and then the standard brick arms, just regular. I think this is the standard Russian machine gun. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But yeah, it comes with the little peg, so it just clips right on. And there, that's really all the changes, all the main changes I made to these. Again, the biggest thing, especially when I hold the turret side by side, is changing the color. I wasn't really following anything particular. I was just kind of removing as much tan as possible, just because, again, the real tank I based this off of is pretty much entirely dark green and brown, but The reason I kept the tan is this piece here doesn't exist in dark green, and there are a few others, so I kept the tan just to kind of break it up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the exact same as a regular Brickmania T-55. Super easy to build. Again, all these stickers here that I did are all custom made, so I actually make them in a Word document. This is just kind of got a whole bunch. So if you are looking for these stickers as well, I can send you them. You just have to let me know what kind of color you want. I have mine set up to be a tan background and the brown background to kind of match the tank to make it blend in more. If you have a different color, I can also just color match that. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this, because again, this is my first time ever trying something like this. So if you think it went over well, I'll do this for the other ones in the future. Thanks.